Hello Aquarius, how you doing? My name is Diane and this is Madam Butterfly Tarot, and we're going to do a little general reading for December, but you know, it is a timeless reading, so whenever you happen to find this is when you were meant to see it. You are very, very welcome here, Aquarius. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out the reading. You know, I really appreciate it. And if you feel called to like and subscribe for me, I would appreciate that a lot as well. And you know, I have the big plaque up. It finally came in the post for passing 100,000 subscribers, so I'm not going to leave it up forever because it's actually very big and it kind of blocks out the sun a little bit. But I just wanted to show you guys that it came. I think it took a little while because it has to come from the States, but yes, it's so pretty. So thank you so much for all your support and your love, because this is just not, doesn't just belong to me, it belongs to all of us, right? It's ours. So thank you very much. So I'm just going to pull, let's see, I'm going to pull one of, I'm actually going to start with this deck and pull one of those later. So what's going on with Aquarius? Okay, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, a couple of things here. I feel like a lot of you guys have, why you not focus camera, there we go. I feel like a lot of you guys have possibly an earth sign, Virgo or Capricorn, headed your way, but this is someone who, they're very, very stable, okay? Very, very stable. They've been kind of slow moving, but when they get here, it's gonna last, okay? Someone loyal, dedicated, honorable, kind. However, I also feel this is a message for you. Because I feel like maybe you have a lot going on at the moment. Maybe you got a lot of chores or something like that. This also came out for Gemini, I think. So maybe you've got a lot of paperwork, or there's something, you got a lot of stuff that you're like, okay, I just gotta get this done. So you might be very busy with like logistics, you know, logistical kind of things at the moment, like very practical things. You have the Page of Wands. Definitely getting a message from this earth sign, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be an earth sign, okay? Just someone, they might present like that. So this could be someone very slow, like I said, but they're very stable. And you know, they honor, they embody all those qualities. Honor is coming through strongly with this person. So Page of Wands, they could also have a little Sagittarius in their chart. But you're going to be getting a message from this person. There's also something new that you're doing, yeah. The Ace of Pentacles, something new. I think you're moving toward, I feel like this person's coming in, but obviously there's a double layer of messages here, as there usually is with tarot. Like in terms of more practicality, rather than love, and you see you have the green, brown, green, that's cute, or mauve, or whatever you want to call it. There's something new in your life. So that could be a new job. You could be moving. It could be a new hobby. Something new, and it's exciting for you. It's something very, very exciting. However, I feel there's a bunch of stuff that you have to do in order to get it. Like little hoops that you have to jump through, right? Like possibly paperwork or something like this that you're doing. And it might be you're having to use your ingenuity to get to it. Like maybe you're having to, you know, because if it's paperwork, maybe you haven't quite got the right paperwork or something, so you're kind of in and out, in and out. Do you know what I mean? Trying to get through the loopholes and stuff. But yeah, Ace of Pentacles, this could also, for those of you that this applies to, this could definitely be a job offer coming in, but there's some kind of new financial opportunity coming in. You might be signing a contract, some kind of contract. So I feel like that's what's going on for you at the moment. I feel like you're very busy. I will say this, don't let yourself get overwhelmed with whatever's going on, because I feel like this came through for Capricorn too, actually. And I feel like there's always at least one person who tells me in the comments that she's Capricorn Aquarius crossover, so maybe this is for you. Yeah, some kind of paperwork thing you got going on, signing documents or something like this. But you know, also this is some kind of person coming in to make you an offer. What's that? 7 of Wands. I want to take that. 7 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. So I feel like this, whatever this opportunity is coming in for you, I feel like you might be you're almost like having to fight for it a little bit, you know? Like I said, it's maybe something to do with like you don't quite have the right paperwork or something, or you're having to jump through a lot of hoops and you might be like, oh god, it's so boring, I don't want to do this, like, but yeah, gotta get it done, Aquarius. That's the message. That's the message. Just keep going. Okay, you're nearly there. Stand your ground, fight for what you want, and I feel like whatever this is, you want this. Okay, but there's also definitely a person coming in for you as well. Okay, what else for Aquarius? Oh, hello. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. So this person that's coming in, this Knight of Pentacles, you've been waiting a long time for this person. They're really slow. They are really slow moving. See, she's been waiting there so long, she's actually, bitches growing roots, right? So they're really slow. I also feel whatever this thing is that you're dealing with in your own life, like this practical thing that you're dealing with, it's like something you've had to kind of work hard for. You're having to really, they keep saying jump through hoops, and you might be getting kind of despondent by this time. You're like, oh my god, like they keep moving the finish line or something. You will get it though. You will get this. I think it's like a little test, because like I said, I think Gemini had it, and I think Capricorn had it as well. It's like a little test, like how bad do you want this thing, Aquarius? How bad do you want this thing? What else for Aquarius? The throat chakra. Oh, that's interesting. Now, this person coming in could have a little Scorpio in their chart, because I just did a Scorpio reading and they had a blocked throat chakra that was opening up, because that was actually in reverse when it came out. So you have the Page of Wands, which is about communication, getting a message, and I feel like this is someone very slow moving because they had a bit of a blocked throat chakra and they kind of had trouble coming in to ask you out, basically. Or, you know, it doesn't have to be love. I think for most of you it probably will be, but this could also be like a friend. It could be a business opportunity or something like that. You take it how it resonates for you. Whatever it is a wish fulfillment. You have the 9 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I want to come back to this as well, because I wonder if some of you have some kind of new job coming in that's to do with speaking. I'm going to come back to that. What else for Aquarius, please? I want to do it now. Sorry, I want to do this now. I want to see what that is. It's definitely a message from someone, but it's also, I'm wondering if it's also some kind of new opportunity. Okay, look at that. On the split, you have main male. I knew that was going to fall. God damn it. You have the main male. I have a hot water bottle in my lap because it's so cold. And even with the heating on, it doesn't get warm. So yeah, you have someone new is coming in. Or what I want to say is, whoever your main person is, male or female, whoever your main person is, they're coming in to date you. I think they're a little shy. I think that's the reason that you've not been hit up with this, like from this person before, because they had a blocked throat chakra. So just be gentle with them, okay? You know, when they come in, don't be like, where the fuck have you been? You know, because it's taken them a long time, I think, to like build up the confidence to come in and ask you out, or whatever this is. Okay, is this also a job? This Page of Wands, throat chakra? What is this? Just gonna reshuffle that, yeah. Because what was that? What is this Page of... Okay, some of you are gonna move. Because you have the change card here, and it's someone literally moving. So some of you may be moving house, buying a house, changing jobs. I mean, it could be as literal as I'm buying a house or I'm moving into a new apartment or something. But there's something like this person's coming in as well, but there's something that's going on just for you that's change. And it's something to do with you speaking up for what you want. So it could be a job for some of you where it's like more to do with speaking. For some of you, like it's literally you're moving to a new house or a new home, but it's some kind of change coming in, okay? Anything else about this? You don't need to worry about it. Okay, you have concern here. You don't need to worry about this. Whatever it is, like, yes, it's tough. Okay, like for example, maybe you're trying to apply for a job and it's one of those irritating jobs where, you know, the application form's a nightmare and they want like your history from, you know, now until you were like, you know, 12. And then once you've done that, there's like a series of interviews and then there's a panel interview or something like this, you know, or maybe you are moving. It's like buying a house or renting a flat and they want, you know, all your dates from the past, blah, 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 and you're having to look out all your information. And yes, it's irritating, but you don't need to worry about it because it's going to be decided in your favor, okay? You're going to get a message saying that this is decided in your favor. But it's almost like a little test, you know, it's like how badly are you willing to stand up for yourself to get this thing? It seems to be something like that. Because, you know, maybe, I don't know, say it's a job and you're like, oh, what's the point? Like, I'm not going to fill in all that stuff because I'm not going to get it anyway. Right? Well, no, you're not going to get it if you think like that because you're not even going to fill in the form. So that's the message about that, okay? What else for Aquarius? Okay, the Six of Pentacles, that came out so fast. Giving and receiving, that's interesting that that has come in with the Ace of Pentacles. And let's get one more. Yeah, you gotta fight these dark fears. Okay, there's movement here. I'm gonna take those two. Because you have the Seven of Wands, which is all about standing up for yourself, and then you have the Nine of Swords, which is, you know, like it says, darkest fears, worrying, like, oh, I'm not gonna get this, I'm not good enough for this, like, what if it doesn't happen, like, what if it falls through? Seven of Wands is about standing up for yourself, so it's like, no, I don't care, like, I don't care how much paperwork I have to do, or I don't care how many interviews I have to go for, I want this, you know, standing up for yourself, speaking your truth, like being like, no, I deserve this, like, give me this. And you have the Hanged Man with the Eight of Wands, so I feel like you've been in a period of kind of stagnancy that's about to start moving. There's like activity now. Because you needed a new perspective about something, you know? Because, like I said, it's something that you're going to have to, not the relationship, this other thing that you're doing is something that you're going to have to fight for. So it's like Spirit had to get you to a place where you felt enough like you were wanting to fight for it. Do you know what I mean? So that you could get it. What is this Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles? Imprisonment. This is related to that. So I think you've been feeling very kind of imprisoned. It's like you've been, whatever you've been doing, you've been kind of hitting a wall, and it's because you're supposed to be doing this other thing, right? So it's like you weren't really imprisoned, but you were kind of telling yourself you were, right? Because it's like, oh God, I hate my job, but like I'm not good enough to apply for other jobs. You see what I mean? It's like, and then you're kind of like, oh, I'm trapped in the same job. Excuse me. Oh, some of you guys are definitely moving, or you're going to be doing something really, really different than what you're doing now. And it's freedom. It's all of a sudden as well. I feel like this may happen very quickly for you. Like you suddenly, yeah, you have the decision card. It's like you suddenly just make this decision. You're like, fuck it, I'm just going to go for it, whatever it is. What is this Ace of Pentacles, giving and receiving? Okay. That's funny because Capricorn also had those two cards. You have wealthy man and you have thoughts. So for a lot of you, this is this new person coming in, and obviously this can be a wealthy woman as well. You have thoughts and you have wealthy man, which are the two cards that came out for Capricorn. This new person that was coming in for Capricorn. Spoiler alert! And the camera just went to 1616, which came up in, I think it was Scorpio's reading. You can Google it yourself, but I didn't know what the number meant. And someone in the comments said it represents new love. So there you go. So this new person coming in, this new love, oh, they have money, Aquarius. And I know you don't give a shit about that, but they want to give to you. The Six of Pentacles, this is someone, they want to spoil you. Let them, okay? Let them. I had to say the same thing to Gemini as well. It's okay to let someone spoil you. It's okay to let someone help you. Because this person has money, you know, and they want to share it with you. The Six of Pentacles, they could be a customer, they could be your boss, they could be someone that gives you money or deals with your money, like a bank manager, something like this. Although, I don't know, is that a good idea to date your bank manager? I don't know, it's your choice. I'm just kidding. You do what you want. Yeah, they're very generous. They're going to want to give to you. This person's thinking about you literally all the time. Even if you've not met this person yet, it's like they can feel you kind of coming into their energy. So there's this new person, this wealthy man or this wealthy woman, they're coming in to make you this offer, this Ace of Pentacles. And it's reciprocation as well. So you may have been, well, we covered that. This is someone that you've been waiting for a long time, but they're new. I want to stress that it's a newer energy. And you know what? You're going to be very abundant with this person. Okay, because it's like you're going to pull resources, or they're going to help you out with money, or yeah, they just have a lot of money and they want to give it to you. Like they want to, you know, they want to buy you nice things, or like take you for dinner, or, you know, just spoil you. Just let them do it, okay, Aquarius? just let them. But yeah, whatever this thing is that you're trying to do as well, you're going to get it, okay? So even if it's, you're getting to the point where you're like, oh my God, can't do it anymore, too boring, just keep going. Because it's like a little test from Spirit. See how bad you want it, Aquarius. Come here. Okay. I'm going to get one of these. What else for Aquarius? I actually nearly called you Capricorn. Discovering truth. Yeah, you stand in the light of truth. You're kind of realizing something. I think you've been feeling very stuck. And it's like the blinkers just suddenly came off. And you're just like, oh, wait a minute. I don't have to stay here. I can do different things. And there you go, just off on your own little journey. Look, it's almost like he gets distracted and just wanders off. And then Tally got high and just sort of wandered off. Yeah, you see how he's like, oh, what's this over here? I'm gonna go this way. And again, he's got his little bag on. Yeah. I really feel like there's just kind of, you're breaking free from worrying about things all the time, you know? Like maybe you haven't, yeah, there's something about like you hadn't made movement forward because you were worrying too much, or you know, it was like you were predicting the worst kind of thing, right? Like, oh, like I said, like there's no point in me going for that job, I'm not gonna get it, you know. Yeah, this person, here they come. Page of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles again. Very, very giving. If they're not your boss, they are some kind of boss, I would say. They could be younger, don't have to be. You might know them through your work. A lot of Pentacles here. They're coming in to make you an offer. So, you know, if this is not, you know, for a lot of you this is love, but if that doesn't float your boat, this is some kind of business proposition this person's bringing in, like a business partnership. Yeah, you've been waiting for this person for a long time. Worth the wait though. What else about this new person? Hold on. What else about this new okay. This new person coming in for for Aquarius. Yeah, and the next one's in reverse, so I'm not going to take it. They're coming in with a new beginning. The Fool. They may also be a warrior. They have the Nine of Swords in reverse, but you don't need to worry about this new beginning. Okay, they don't need to worry. They may have been overthinking it and worrying. Both of you don't need to worry about this. They are look, so there's this little pentacle, right? There's the pentacle again, and it's commitment. It's commitment. They want to offer you commitment. Like, let's, you know, it's whatever this, I mean, they're probably not going to ask you to marry them right away, right? That would be kind of creepy. Like, marry me, like, no. But yeah, that's what they want this to lead to. Like, this is someone, they want to be settled. They have a lot of wealth. They have a lot of resources, and they want to give it to someone. You. Yeah, the camera just went to 2222. Which is a beautiful number, by the way. You can look that up. But yeah, this person's coming in to offer you commitment. Let's move in together. Let's, you know, have the kids. Let's get the marriage, or whatever you want to do. But they're deadly serious about this. They could have Libra, Virgo, Libra, maybe Virgo, Capricorn in their chart. Could also be a little water in there with the King of Cups. This person sees you as the Empress, or they're coming in as the Empress, okay? Whatever you want. But they see you as this Empress, like very nurturing, very abundant, very gorgeous, very, very beautiful, or very, very handsome. I think this person's kind of thinking you would make a great mum, you know, or you would make a great partner, like to live with and to build a life with, you know. This person's they're definitely slow moving. They're a bit of an overthinker, bit of an introvert as well, probably more on the quieter side, this person. But yeah, kind of slow moving, but in touch with their emotions, you know. Maybe a little repressed. The King of Cups can be a little bit repressed, but this person's going to bring a very calming influence into your life, because the King of Cups is always stable, you know, even though everything around him is kind of, you know, a bit, you know, watery, and like there's waves and things. He himself is very stable. So this is someone very loving, very giving, very generous, a little shy. You might have to be patient with this person, okay, Aquarius, because I don't know, they're going to ask you out on a date, and maybe because their throat chakra is a little blocked. I don't know if you've ever dealt with that, but it sucks, because I used to have, I still do struggle with it sometimes, but very rarely now. Only if I'm very intimidated by a situation, but because the throat chakra is associated with shyness. So this person, you know, they're going to ask you out in some way, and they might be very quiet. So you might be like, oh, do you not like me? You know what I mean? Do you not, what, like, are you am I boring you? Like, you're very quiet. But that's just, they're just a little intimidated by you. You know, the more that they get to know you, the more that they will relax. Okay? So don't let that throw you. Also, they might be quite traditional is coming through as well. So they might not, I think you're going to get courted by this person, like legit old school courted. Like, they might not even, you know, they might not make a move for the first few dates or whatever, which I think is just adorable. I think that's lovely. So again, you might be like, do you even like me? Because there's an episode of Sex and the City, do you remember, with a spoiler alert if you ever watched that, with Aiden. Do you remember this one where she's all freaking out about it because she's like, oh my god. Yeah, spoiler alert, by the way, it's coming. She's like, oh my god, like, he doesn't want to sleep with me, like, what's going on? And then she asks him and he's like, yeah, bitch, like, I'm trying to be romantic. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's, you know, what you've got here. It's like a mixture of shyness and wanting to actually court you. Okay, so don't do the carry thing and freak out. Okay, so that is your message, Aquarius. I'm going to leave it there. I hope it was a useful reading. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you feel like doing that. I'd appreciate it so much. And as always, I wish you many, many blessings, love and light.